Alright, welcome back to another guitar product review for my guitar blog, guitartrainingtalk.com. It's me holding my little banner up again to remind you this is my guitar blog site. Today's product is going to be another book and CD for hard rock soloing, and it is entitled Hard Rock Solos for Guitar. The author is Paul Hansen, who used to be an instructor at Guitar Institute of Technology. I'm not sure if he's still there, but he's a great instructor. Now, what you want to look for in this book, there's other books out there named Hard Rock Solos for Guitar. This one has REH Prolix at the top, REH Prolix, because you want to make sure you get the right one. What makes this one of my all-time favorite books and CDs is, first of all, there's an interesting background. This product first came out in the 1980s when I was just beginning my guitar learning experience, or I'd been playing for a little while but just wanted to start learning some cool stuff. And I first bought this on 6 cassettes and some tablatures. So that ought to tell you how far back that was. Sold for $70. So, product that has stood the test of time. Like a lot of other products, they've been repackaged, these days. Book and CD format, a lot cheaper, but still one of the best, I think, learning products you can buy in learning how to solo into hard rock and a little bit of shred, a little bit of metal style. Now, what it has in the book, it has 6 different soloing types, or little jam tracks for you. And the reason this one is such a cool book, besides, just the solos are great. I mean, for learning, they're in a different style, which I'm going to cover. But one of the unique things about this book, which I'm going to try and show you on the webcam here, is they also take each phrase, don't know how well you can see that, a phrase at a time from the solo, and break it down and go into detail on each phrase and give you a little bit of background on how that phrase came about, what scale it's out of, if there's any tricky fingering problems, they'll let you know about it. And that's why it's really, really good instructional, because it just breaks the entire solo down phrase by phrase and describes each one and gives you insights of each individual phrase, which makes learning it a lot easier to digest, especially when you're just in the late beginning to intermediate stage. You really are thankful when you come across a product like this. Now, what it's got in here, the first one is long ascending and descending runs. What that is, it takes the E minor scale and gives you a run encompassing the entire neck, from all the way to the open position, all the way to the 12th fret, a little bit of legato and picking and some other stuff in between, but it covers the whole neck. And the E minor gives you a really good learning approach at how to combine different scale fragments all the way and up and down the neck. Second one is neoclassical rock in the style of Yngwie Malmsteen, or a little bit of Schechner in it and a little bit of Randy Rhoads, but it's, it has a classical style, flavor to it. And it also gives you a little bit of insights into some arpeggio playing, which Yngwie is known for, and it also is in the key of E minor, believe it or not. It's one of the best keys you can play in for a hard rock guitar player. But it also encompasses almost the whole neck, and like I said, it's got a few legato phrases and arpeggio phrases and a little picking, and it gives you a classical flavor in it. For those of you who are in the neoclassical shred, you'll love this particular solo, or at least if you're wanting to learn that style. Third one is one of my favorites, rapid repeating licks, the really fast repeating licks. It's in the key of A minor, I believe. Let me double check. Oh, yep, in the key of A. Just has some short, 3 or 4 note, riffs and combines them real fast, and then it gives you some a little bit riffs on the higher up on the neck, and it just kind of combines the whole solo, but they're made of those repeating fast licks, which I love to play, because once you get your technique down, they're not quite as hard to play, but they sound great. They sound a lot harder than they are to play, but that's the great thing about guitar playing. Next one just goes into, it says Hot Modern Licks, gives you a little style, mainly in the style of Michael Schenker, and a little bit of Eddie Van Halen, and a little bit of Jimmy Page, all combined in one. Next one has a two-handed guitar solo, of course, in the style of Van Halen, Stanley Jordan, and Steve Lynch, and Jeff Watson of the 80s. And the last one just says Modern Tricks. It's just a solo that combines a few of the little tricks, that whether it's tremolo, and some more tapping, and a little bit of harmonics, just give you a little bit of insight. But all of them are excellent solos in the hard rock format. Once again, great teaching style. I'm going to flip this up here again just to show you. Like, there's one phrase taken right there, and it just gives you a little insight on just that particular phrase of the whole solo. Like, again, makes it easier to digest. So overall, great learning product. Highly recommend it. It's going to really teach you how to start your soloing career in a hard rock style. Once again, it is Hard Rock Solos for Guitar by Paul Hansen, put out by, looks like, Hal Leonard. Grab yourself a copy and start learning how to solo today. In the meantime, keep practicing, keep coming back to my channel, or go to my guitar blog, and I'm going to be reviewing a lot of products for you.